Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you are having a fantastic week, and today I have to tell you about a story about a very popular shore excursion right off the coast of Rotan that, yeah, it's pretty devastating, but what am I talking about? Well, I'll talk about her right after this. A very popular cruise destination, shore excursion, just about 10 miles from Mahogany Bay, just off in Rotan, is Little French Key. And it's a little spot, a little tropical paradise, if you will, that has been built up for tourists, has great food. It has all kinds of water sports. The water is just gorgeous, and it's very close to the second largest coral reef in the world. So it's fantastic for snorkeling and diving, and the waters are just crystal clear and turquoise blue. And now I found out today that there was a fire there recently where many of the structures were burnt down. Uh, I don't know if many of you know this, but on Little French Key, they actually have a little animal sanctuary there where there's monkeys and rabbits and parrots. There's a jaguar and various other animals that are brought there. And before you say, "Oh, that's cruel, it's a zoo," these people are rescuing the animals from circuses and zoos that were abandoned and malnourished and mistreated. So this is actually a rescue operation. A jaguar that's been in a circus for 6 years isn't able to be released back into the wild. So these people have taken them in and treated them very well. There has been past allegations of animal cruelty, but never from any guests that actually go there. It's always from government official that has really no photographic proof, no proof at all. And that's one of the things that people are talking about, because they've been at odds with the government in Rotan for numerous years now. We're not quite sure what the government wants with that area or why they're giving them such a hard time, but it's pretty clear it's nothing to do with conservation or animal rights or anything along those lines, because they're attacking them for other things and tourist violations and saying the island's overcrowded or unsafe. And every time any inspectors have been there from the cruise lines or shore excursions, they've always passed. So it has nothing to do with those things. And I don't know how many of you know, but the Rotan government just isn't known for upholding the best interest of the populace, if you know what I mean. They're more about their interests and self-serving at that. So I'll just let that stay with you. At that point, it's not a government for the people, shall we say. It's a government for the government. So the fire broke out in numerous buildings. Luckily, almost all of the animals were saved except for a small rabbit and a couple parrots they can't find. But the rest were rescued. They're now working towards trying to find temporary shelters and get the animals protected and trying to get things cleared and sorted. So much so that they're actually hoping to get reopened this week because they need the money to keep going to help protect these animals and help keep the place open. They don't charge thousands of dollars for people to go there. It's one of the more reasonable shore excursion destinations in the Caribbean, as a matter of fact, and it really was a beautiful place, and it's just a shame that this has happened. So the things going around right now is the suspected cause of the fire is actually arson, and a lot of people are speculating that it's caused by the officials down there. It has nothing to do with anybody else. So let's hope that that's just not the case. But I hope these guys get it up and running. I hope that the animals are safe. They have started a GoFundMe page. I'll leave the link down below if you would like to help out. It's not, of course, I'm not saying to do it mandatory or anything like that, but I'm always an advocate for animal rescue myself, and I donate it myself. So I hope a few of you will follow along, and let's follow this story along. And if this was a government caused event, then I hope there's some severe consequences that comes of this, and perhaps things might turn around in that little country as well. But that's what's happening as of right now. They had a fire, but most of the animals were safe, and they're going to try and reopen as soon as possible. But if you have a shore excursion to Little French Key coming up over the next 30 days, 60 days, it might not be in the pristine care that you're used to. So just keep that in mind, and it's completely out of their control. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.